Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is another first impressions. This first impressions is of the newer foundation from Maybelline, which is the Dream Velvet Soft Matte Hydrating Foundation. So it just looks like that. So that's why I have no makeup on today, because obviously I can't try on the foundation with foundation on. So yeah, so I'm actually in the middle of filming another tutorial on this eye look, so I thought I would just jump in and do a first impressions as well. So yeah, and I'm also, excuse the weird like kind of green stuff around my mouth, I'm trying out the new NYX Above and Beyond Full Coverage Concealer, and this is a green one. Well, it's not new, but it's new to me. They finally got NYX counters in Boots in Glasgow, so I picked this up yesterday and I'm just trying it out. So I'll just see how the foundation applies and things. So I got my foundation in the shade 10 Ivory, which I believe is the lightest shade. And they also have a little sponge thing on a little stick that they say is what you should apply it with, but the sponge doesn't look very soft, and from reviews that I've seen here on YouTube it's kind of pointless, so I didn't want to spend my money on it. So I'm just going to apply the foundation using my beauty blender like normal. So yeah, so I'm just going to crack it in. I'm not going to put a primer on because I want to have a fair test to see how the foundation lasts and things and how it applies on its own. So just popping some on the back of my hand. I hope this colour is alright. Wow, it looks really orange on the back of my hand. Don't know if it's picking up well on camera, but in person it looks quite orange. When I'm touching it, it feels kind of lightweight, like kind of wet. It's reminding me of the Maybelline Dream Matte Mousse. Is that what it's called? I think that's what it's called. It's the one in the little pot, which is what everyone at my school used. It was like the first foundation that everyone got into when I was only a little first year. So I'll just put that much on just now and see how far it goes. The colour doesn't look too bad. Not covering an awful lot. It's very light coverage. I think I'm going to have to go back in for another layer once I've blended this one in. It's not the easiest to blend in either. It's kind of tough. Kind of foundation I'd probably use with a brush, which I think is quite weird considering they like advertise a brush to go along with it. I'm just going to have to go in for a second coat because my face is not covered at all. So far I'm not impressed. Foundation blended in. I don't like it so far. Yeah, I don't think I'm a fan of this one. It didn't blend very well and it looks kind of orange. Yeah, I'll just zoom you in so you can see that. So it just doesn't look very nice. It's all drying things on my forehead. Yeah, I don't think I like this foundation so far. I'm going to do the rest of my makeup and I'll be right back. Right, so I've applied concealer now, and then I set that with powder. I used the Urban Decay Ultra HD concealer, and then I set that with the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, and I only set my concealer, I didn't set my whole face, which is what I normally do because I wanted to give this a fair test to see what the foundation was like. I then contoured and put some blush on. I don't know how well that applied, like it looks nice on camera but in person it doesn't look that great. My blush doesn't look as good as it normally does, but maybe that's got to do with not powdering my whole face, which is what I normally do. So now I've just got to apply highlight, which I wanted to just do on camera because I'm going to use the Sleek highlighting palette in Solstice. So I have the other one, which is in Precious Metals, and I've had that one for a while, so I picked this one up yesterday, and there's a lovely like kind of purpley lilac shade, this one right here, which is called, let me get the little paper, that one's called Hemisphere. So that one's called Hemisphere, so I just want to apply that on camera just so you could, so that's like another wee added bonus first impressions. So obviously I've not used these ones at all yet. I'm just going to take Rouge Techniques setting brush, which is what I always use to highlight. Put that in there. Oh, that's nice. The highlight is very nice. I don't really use my other highlighting palettes in Sleek often because I tend to use, well, my favourite one right now is the Urban Decay Afterglow Highlighter in Sin, which you probably already know because I mention it in every video. And then I love the Becca ones, and then I also recently got the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kits, so I'm like overwhelmed with highlighters and I don't really use the Sleek one. So when I bought that one I wasn't really into highlighting that much, so it didn't get much use, but I think since this one is just so pretty, I think I might start using that one again. This is the part that everyone talks about, so I thought I had to give it a go knowing that I had the other one. It's like such a strong highlight. Get the cubes full. I can actually get that on my finger. Then down the bridge of the nose. And that highlight is lovely, so strong, very pigmented. Not too chalky or powdery, but obviously not as smooth to apply as the Anastasia Beverly Hills ones or the Becca ones, but those ones are a lot more expensive. The palette only cost me $9.99, whereas the single Becca highlight is $33, I believe. So yeah, so that is my foundation finished. That's my base finished. It looks better now that I have the rest of my makeup on, but when I just applied it on its own it didn't look that great. I'll just zoom you in so you can see what my forehead looks like, because it's not, I don't think it's looking great at the moment. See, it's like the foundation's like settled into the fine lines of my forehead and it's kind of like bunching up around my forehead. So I'm not really a fan of that. yes, I need to go back and finish the rest of my tutorial. I've got a couple more videos to film, so I'll just take you out my day, pop back in later, so yeah, so catch up later. Hey guys, so this is my first check-in. I have had the foundation on for quite a while now. I'll need to check exactly how long I've had it on for because I can't remember when I started filming this video, but it feels like it's been forever. I have filmed 5 videos today, so I am exhausted. I feel like I can't speak. I'm so tired, even though it's only 5:30 and I didn't get up until about 11. So yeah, I've got so much to do. I've got to tidy up. Basically, I was filming, look at the state of my vanity. I was basically filming like disappointing products, beauty clear out, just loads of things. I also filmed this tutorial of this eye look, which I am really happy with. So yeah. So oh, let me just fix that. Yay, so I can see myself now. So yeah, I've got loads of stuff to do. I have changed into a jumper so I don't look like I'm wearing the exact same outfit in all the videos that are going up next week. My hair is a mess. So yeah. So I've also got to tidy my room because that is just disgusting right now. And my hair is absolutely vile. And all I want to do is take my makeup off and go to bed. So I have filmed 5 videos today. Once I film this one, like finish this first impressions, that'll be 6. And then I've got 2 more to film tomorrow, and I'm all caught up with my whole week of videos, and then I'll just a shit ton of editing to do, which I am not looking forward to, but at the same time I don't really mind editing that much. It'll just be a long time for some of the other videos. The chatty ones are easier to edit because I can just leave all the crap in, but once I'm filming tutorials it is a lot more challenging to edit. And while I'm looking at myself in the viewfinder, I just really like my inner corner highlight today. With this look I used one of the Makeup Geek foils. I can't exactly remember the shade, wait, I'll just tell ya. Let's see. Oh. I'm just looking in my Z palette. So I used this one from my inner corner highlight, which is the shade Whimsical. So it's a beautiful shade, and then this is the shade Pillow Talk, which I use for all over the lid. So yeah, I really like Pillow Talk. I didn't think it was going to be as pigmented as it is. I thought it was going to be quite I'm just having a seat on my floor. I need a comfy seat. My throat is so sore from talking so much. I've been sitting in my room talking to myself for at least 2 hours now, and I am exhausted. I think I'm on my third battery. All my batteries keep dying because I'm just talking too much and filming too much. So yeah. So this is all for this check-in. Oh, I've actually not even I've just checked in and not even mentioned the foundation. That's how tired I am. God. Thank God exams are done, otherwise I would be so much trouble because my brain is for a ride today. So the foundation looks quite good on camera. Like my foundation still like my forehead still doesn't look that great. It's a bit drying, but it looks better than before. It just doesn't cover that much, and I never ever have to put on more than like 1 layer of foundation. I had to put like a full second layer on, which never happens to me. I never normally like to have that much foundation on my face. I like to use a full coverage, but just have the 1 layer. I don't like to cake up all my foundation, but it doesn't look too awful at the moment. And it seems to be not a bad colour. Like I couldn't have went, I don't think there was any lighter shades, and I couldn't have went any darker. Oh my god, that's my loving tan. That's my loving tan like exfoliating mitt. I used it today, so it's just a drying on my radiator. In case you are wondering what that is. So I'm very tired. Some of my friends went out last night, and with how tired I am, I feel as if I was out with them. I'm so tired, and all I did was stay at home, watch Britain's Got Talent, and then go to my bed. Because that is the exciting life that I lead. So that is all for this check-in, now that I've actually mentioned the foundation. So yeah, so I will check back in again later, and I will see you then. Bye. Right, so I'm back for another check-in. I've filmed all of my swatches for my tutorial. I've taken all my pictures for my thumbnails, and I've worked out it's been 3 hours since I put my foundation on, and it doesn't look horrific on camera. Like, it doesn't look amazing either. Like, there's lots of redness down here showing through, and it's kind of punching up around here and around here. Oh, focus, focus, focus. Which isn't great. It's not the best foundation I've ever used. I used to love Maybelline foundations. They were all the ones I used from the drugstore. But now I've got like expensive tastes, and I just don't go for drugstore foundations that often anymore. So yeah. So that was over natural daylight. This is, I'm further away from the window now, and this is when my foundation looks really orange against my neck. Which I think for drugstore foundations it is really difficult to find a match for pale skin. But yeah, so I think I might just need to stick to my more expensive pricey foundations. I just don't understand how people are coming up with like these amazing rave reviews. They say it's like the best foundation ever. I really struggled to apply it. I applied it with my beauty blender, which I've watched videos of people applying it with that and having no trouble at all. So maybe it's just me, maybe I can't apply it right. But yeah, I'm not happy with that. I love this eye look I came up with. It's not like my favourite thing ever. My brows look, I feel as if I'm having like a good makeup day apart from my foundation. I love the new highlight I tried from the Solstice palette from Sleek. I just love that. I think that's great. I'm going to start using that more often. Well, I'm going to have a drugstore glowing skin tutorial coming very soon, either this week or next week, depending on when I can get it filmed and when I can get it edited and uploaded for you guys. But yeah, so I'm filming that many videos today that I don't really know which order I'm going to have anything uploaded. I think it just depends on how long it takes me to edit and all that stuff. So this video might be up. Well, one of the videos I know is for definite going up this week. Well, will be going up on Monday let me just check what date that will be. It'll be Monday the 16th, because as I mentioned, the video that I'm talking about is my beauty beauty clear out video, which is basically I've had a spring clean of all my beauty products, and I'm just throwing out everything that I don't use, just to make room for new things I want to buy. So I've thrown out loads of stuff, and I mentioned in that video that to make up for the fact that I've had like no videos up when I've been doing my exams, I'm going to have a full week of videos. So from Monday to Sunday, starting on Monday the 16th, I'll have a video up every single day. So this is why I am pre-filming so many videos in one day. So of course my camera died, and then my memory card was full in the middle of my last check-in, because that's just the kind of day I'm having at the moment. So it is now about 6:30, so I've had this foundation on for 4 hours now, and yeah, so it's not my fave. I don't like it that much at all. I'm really a fan of the Sleek highlighter. Oh my god, look at my floor. It was such a mess. I really like the Sleek highlighter though. I'm really a fan of that, so I want to give those other colours a more I'm going to look at them more and see what they are like. So yeah, I'm just going to go down and get something to eat, and then I need to edit. So I'm going to have one last check-in just before I take off my makeup, but as of right now I'm not a fan. So yeah. Hey guys, so as you can probably tell, this has been filmed a few days after I filmed my first impressions of the Maybelline Dream Velvet Matte Foundation. I actually forgot that I hadn't filmed a final check-in. I only realised when I was coming to edit it that I didn't put in my final thoughts of this product. But yeah, I wore it all day. It didn't look amazing all day. I find it really drying actually, not hydrating like it claims to be, and I don't have particularly dry skin. My skin is actually a little bit oily in my T-zone and things like that, but I found that the foundation just kind of sunk into like fine lines on my forehead. It wasn't a good colour match at all, and it's the lightest shade they have, and it was very orange, which is the thing that I don't like about some drugstore foundations, is that you can't get a good shade for pale skin without it being like so orange. So yeah, this is number 10 Ivory, and I believe it is the lightest shade, and it was still no good at all. So yeah, it didn't look, I didn't feel like I was having a good foundation day. It didn't look so bad when I put it on at first. It was only when I was coming to edit the videos I'd filmed after I'd applied this that I noticed that it looked as if there was a big massive line right round my neck, and I did blend down my neck, but it still wasn't, it was far too dark, so orange on me, and it just didn't make my skin look good at all. So yeah, so I wouldn't actually recommend this, even though I have watched several different tutorials, not tutorials, reviews from other YouTubers, and I've heard loads of people say really good things about this. But in my opinion, it's not a great foundation, and I would give it a pass. A good drugstore foundation that I actually just featured in a drugstore glowing skin tutorial that I've just filmed, but I think it'll be up after this one, is the L'Oreal Lumi Magique Light Infusing Foundation. So this one is really good. They've got loads of different colour options available. L'Oreal's always quite good for that. Their foundations always have loads and loads of shades. So yeah, so that one is, I would recommend over that one. I don't know whether it's just because this one is matte and I don't normally go for a matte foundation. I wouldn't say I go for an overly dewy foundation either. I normally just go for a quite natural satin finish, but this was just far too drying and made my skin look like crap. So yeah, so that is my final thoughts on this product. I will not be using it again, and I wouldn't recommend it unless your skin was really quite oily, because otherwise I just don't think it's a good foundation. So yeah, so that is my final thoughts on that product. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.